as someone who likes movies, this is the best time of year because that sort of the Oscar thing, which kind of meh, it's weird. But anyway, what I like about it is all these movies now most of them are available on streaming. So
that is really unique.
I love it.
I mean, I actually might see a couple.
Yeah,
I don't
please.
think last year I saw one movie.
How could you
nominated for? Because I'm not a movie girl.
You are a viewer.
Not.
You
but
like streaming.
I tend to like long form things. I like TV shows more than I like films.
I don't get that. I get that. I get it. It's just a different kind of storytelling.
I like to invest in characters that are going to take me longer than 2 hours.
Well, at the end of 2 hours, sometimes you go, boom, what have I just encountered?
And sometimes you think after 2 hours, I don't ever want to see these people again.
Oh, without a doubt. But, streaming series that go on 5 seasons, 6 seasons. You're spending months with people.
You're like in it for a long time. I don't
know. And to me, oftentimes, it's a rare thing that something grabs at least it's for me, that grabs and holds your attention for the long,
that happens to me all the time.
Downton Abbey, All Creatures.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of stuff. I mean, yeah.
See, now, I'm surprised that you were as into Downton Abbey as you were because I didn't hang with that.
I loved it.
I'm curious. You loved it too, Christy.
I loved it. We saw the movie in theaters.
So did we.
Yeah.
And I think there's a second one as well.
There is. It's coming out.
Good. Why didn't you like it?
It's not that I didn't like it. I just didn't love it enough to keep watching it.
The Crown?
I forgot about The Crown. But here's the thing.
You forgot about The Crown?
Well,
hello?
It's like I've committed a moral outrage.
Half the time, who is this woman?
It was only because I watched 2 seasons and then I was waiting for the third one. I just forgot about it. It wasn't I stopped in the middle of a season or something.
But instead, you watched Jack Reacher.
I didn't like that.
What the heck
listen, have you seen Reacher?
Yeah.
Okay, did you watch an episode of it?
The new Reacher.
Oh, no, not the new Reacher.
Yeah, there's a new one that just premiered on Prime this week. And if you've read the books, which I have, Jack Reacher looks the part. But his acting is so terribly awful.
Oh.
He's doing an Arnold, like a Terminator thing, kind of animatronic. Jack Reacher isn't like that.
Well,
I don't understand. I don't get it.
That's just how he was directed. Hey, wait, a little sidebar here. I know that you're a big Hugh Jackman fan.
Yes.
The reviews for Music Man?
Yes.
Horrible. Crushingly bad. Crushing him. Yeah.
You're kidding me.
No, really bad. Really bad. I'm just saying. That's it. So there's so many things.
How can that be?
That's what I'm saying. There are so many things in play in a production, whether it's a play or a film or a long form. They're just saying, this is just really bad. You don't want to go see this. Who knows what it'll survive? It'll probably survive because the thing's been sold. I think a year ticket sales have been sold out.
Right.
Major adjustments. They're saying this is it's kind of funny you bring up this poor actor. He's a bad actor. They're saying Hugh Jackman is so bad in this. He missed the mark so tremendously. Mm-hmm. And, it's not like he's a bad actor.
You don't think. He's only been in how many films and shows?
It's the production and the direction that they chose to go in that apparently has not pleased the critics. The critics.
Wow.
People know.
Okay, speaking of critics, everybody who has a Twitter account
is a critic.
Okay?
The whole world's a critic.
So now we're going to encourage Twitter fans to weigh in, and during the Oscar presentation, the show.
Even you could do this right now.
I could vote now?
Yes. Members of the Academy.
Are we members of the Academy now? Is that what they're saying?
Well, no. You have to be a member of the Academy. But beginning yesterday, if you're on Twitter, you will get to vote on your favorite film, not even the ones were nominated for the Oscars. If you I could put Rocky and Bullwinkle 2.
Oh, okay, right. One that wasn't even released this year.
Exactly. Use the hashtag OscarsFanFavorite, the film that receives the most votes by March 3rd, which is the Oscars are late March, will be recognized during the awards broadcast. Yeah, it is March 27th. So it's kind of goofy.
So you have to turn your votes in by March 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
It's not till March 27th. It's like voting for MVP at the Super Bowl.
Right.
You have to turn it in 2 minutes ahead. For some reason, we're not really sure.
And 3 Twitter users who cast their vote during the February 14th to March 3rd period will be selected along with their guests to have an all-expenses-paid trip to Los Angeles to present an Oscar award at the ceremony in 2023. Now, can you imagine?
That's going to be horrible.
Okay. Here's Bethany. Okay. Here's Chad.
Hi, this is
I want to say hello to everyone. I mean, it'd be horrible, you know.
this is Charlene from Avella.
That's a problem because everybody thinks, oh yeah. Anyway,
Okay, I'm going to ask you this.
what are you going to vote for? What's your favorite film you're going to vote for?
My favorite film I've seen this year so far is Encanto.
What?
Encanto. You don't know what Encanto is? It's the new Disney movie.
I don't know.
It's the #1 song in America right
I'm going to
now.
watch it. I could care less.
Oh, have you seen it, Christy?
I have multiple times. My niece
What?
watches it like, I don't know.
What'd you think?
That was good.
Oh, you didn't love it?
No,
I've
she didn't
seen
love
it 1,000 times now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Really?
It's vaulted to the top.
It's animated.
Animated.
I talk pretty someday.
Is it animated? I mean, it's a Disney. It's a Disney princess movie, so yeah, it's animated. Here are the best pictures.
Okay.
I want to know. No, you haven't seen Belfast yet, but I believe you've seen
This weekend.
You haven't seen Drive My Car, the Japanese film?
I've not.
Okay. All of the other movies,
Good
I
movies.
believe you've seen, though. Okay, I'm going to ask you now for an early favorite. If you,
I don't care.
I'm going to ask you.
Oh,
So you don't. Even, you might not care, but I'm still
I
asking.
just said I don't care.
Okay, Belfast. We're going to skip, but we're going to go Coda.
Loved it.
Don't Look Up. Dune.
Loved it.
King Richard. Licorice Pizza. Nightmare Alley. Power of the Dog. West Side Story.
She has some good movies in there this year.
Yeah.
There really are.
You have to tell me what your favorite of those films was.
Well, okay, so here's the weird thing. Like when you like think about like the Oscars, you know, historical, you think like, you know, Dr. Zhivago or, you know, something like
Sure.
that.
From Here to Eternity.
Yeah. None of those films particularly are of that caliber.
Okay.
Like I loved Licorice Pizza. It's a slight film. Really it is.
So it's not The Godfather.
No. Coda. I loved it. It's a slight film. You know, very wonderful, great story, wonderful story, a lot of fun. Both films. Those are, I would say, top two. West Side Story, loved it as well. Should it be Best Picture? I don't know. I don't care. I just know from like that list when it's available. I go, oh, I'm going to sit down and I'm like pretty much guaranteed I'm going to see a great movie.
Christy, have you seen any of these films?
I have not.
Me neither.
No desire.
But we've seen Encanto, so
That's right.
All right.
You don't even know the song?
Nope. Because I don't have
He
kids.
doesn't know
I don't
the
have little
song.
kids in my house. Why are you watching that?
Well, because the song is such
You
a
have
big
all this
deal.
choice of
But
all these
look at
great movies,
but
and you're like choosing to
the
watch some
music is
animated
really
Disney
wonderful.
thing?
It's Lin-Manuel.
Okay.
Okay. What about Dune? I'm surprised.
Oh, I love Dune. That was
Yeah,
excellent. That
okay.
was fabulous.
Is that the kind of movie that would be Best Picture? Do you think
Yeah,
it seems
it
to
could
have
be.
the epic scope of a
Yeah,
Best
sure.
Picture film?
Probably won't
where
be.
Licorice Pizza doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm only looking from the outside.
I don't
but-
know. Seriously, the whole thing, the members of the Academy, that whole thing, I don't know how that whole thing works. It seems to me like a lot of politics.
Okay, what was the Best Picture a year ago?
I have no idea.
See,
I could,
who won the Super Bowl
I
last
could
year?
care less. I don't know. I don't know those
Tom
things.
Brady in Tampa Bay won last year. But
Was it 1917? Or the one where the kid was just running? Do you know what movie I'm talking about?
Oh, the
He's
World War
running-
One. World War One. Yeah, yeah.
oh,
Was that it?
That was a good movie too.
but that wasn't Best Picture, was
Well,
it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
have
think
no
it
idea.
was, and I don't think that was last year. I think that was
Wow.
the year before.
You know,
I don't know.
they all just blend together.
They do. That's how life is. When you get older, all think, oh, here comes another one. When you're a certain age, things happen.
Oh, here we go. A certain age.
When you're a certain age. That's Christy. She's not yet a certain age.
No,
I'm not even
she's-
30.
No.
Yeah.
Class, you're not a certain age, but you're close.